Today I'm going to show you how to absolutely destroy a better part of the grind in Nightingale using infinite essence. Let's get to it. So as with most early access games, the in-game economy is usually broken in some shape or form, and there is almost always some type of crafting loop that you can make use of, and Nightingale is no different. The very first world that you spawn into after you complete the tutorial, your home world, I guess you could put it, there will be a dungeon that you have to complete, and at that dungeon there will be two other NPC travelers there, one of which will be an essence trader. This guy or gal, depending on what you end up with, will sell you a ton of different things for essence. Many of those things include all of the base resources that you can pull from your starting world, and all they cost you is a little bit of essence, and luckily enough it's really easy to get it. You're going to need at least 10 essence to start this loop. Once you get your 10 essence, you go to the trader and you buy the water bottles. He will give you 4 water bottles for 10 essence. These 4 water bottles break down into 40 total essence, which creates the loop because you are spending 10 essence to get 40 essence, giving you a net positive of 30 essence. Then you can use that essence to literally buy all of the base resources that this realm has to offer. This allows you to do a whole host of things, everything from building any crafting stations you need to build, to building any items and armor and gear that you need to make, to crafting infinite amounts of potions, because everything you need for the beginning stamina and health potions are sold by this man. So my advice to make things easier on yourself is I would set up my base somewhere relatively close by to this area so it is easy to run back and forth and grab all of the resources that you need to grab and take them to your crafting stations. Now that we got that out of the way and you know how to get the basic essence dust, let's talk about how you can also easily get tons of the first tier essence. To get the first tier essence is relatively easy. You're just going to need a bunch of cards because you're going to have to keep resetting the realm that you're going to. You can use whatever basic cards you want to create whatever basic realm you want to create. I highly advise choosing a combination that is easily traversable so that you can quickly get to the Fae Tower in that location. In this example, I used a swamp and it wasn't that great because the water is a pain. Don't use a swamp. These Fae Towers, once completed, will net you somewhere around about 100 essence each time you do one. And they're not that difficult to do. There's a little bit of fighting, some puzzles occasionally, and some more fighting occasionally. And that's about all there is to them. As you get more powerful, they're just going to become easier and easier to do. So let's walk through this step by step. You put your cards in your portal, you go to your new location, you run directly to the Fae Tower. You complete the Fae Tower, you bring up your map, you fast travel back to your main base. You then reset the portal. You put in 2 new cards that are the exact same cards of what you already had in there, but the portal has been closed, so this resets the realm that you were just in. That means that when you reopen it and you go back into it, that Fae Tower in that realm will be reset. Then you can just run to the new Fae Tower, do the new Fae Tower, get your 100 tier 1 essence, immediately teleport back home, close it, rinse and repeat. You're gonna need a bunch of cards in order to do this, but luckily enough, all of the stuff you need to make the cards are sold by the little fella there at your starter location for basic essence dust, which you now know how to get infinite amounts of quickly and easily. Overall, both of these methods combined together should have you advancing through the game relatively quickly. You will have plenty of essence dust for whatever you need essence dust for, not just for buying resources from the person there at the starter dungeon. It can be a bit of a grind to keep up with it for repairs, and this just eliminates that problem completely. Repairs are not a problem when you're setting on about 30 grand's worth of essence dust. And considering you need massive amounts of the tier 1 dust as well for all of your upgrades, so far doing those Fae Towers is the fastest way I figured out how to do it. You can get into a rhythm and be knocking them out relatively quickly. I just advise going ahead and stocking up on a bunch of the cards that you're going to need in order to do this before you start to do it. That way you can just have them ready, jump through the portal, run to the tower, do the tower, teleport back home, reset reset the portal and you already have your cards ready to drop in there to go again. All right, that's it for this one. Just a super quick, short video. Hopefully you all found it helpful and informational. If you did, please consider hitting the subscribe button and notification bell so you can be notified when I upload other Nightingale videos. And if you're looking for some more of my content, you can find a link to another one of my videos on the screen right now. I want to give an absolute massive shout out and thank you to all of my channel supporters for helping to keep these videos sponsor free. You all are absolutely amazing people. If you would like to become an official channel supporter, check out the links in the description below. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment down below. Let me know what you thought. If you're shy, you don't like to comment, just hit that thumbs up button and share your support. Until next time, thanks for watching.